Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
You're right in the thick of your busy season, right? You got to make sure all the books are done and ready for taxes. I guess most of that's done, right? For you, Dan?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I had like 14 demos this week. It's just crazy.
What is that? Funny. Yeah, you keep saying that. What is that? What does that look like for you, a demo?
It's an hour long. I spend an hour when I do a first call with a potential client. Spend about a half hour nerding out on their business and like a half hour teaching and showing them what we do. And so it's a lot of those chats. Most of them were bookkeeping. 2 of them were clients of mine that want a tax service. So digging into that. And we're still also then like working with everybody's tax people as well to make sure everything's buttoned up. And so like we have it all buttoned up usually early as long as we're getting what we need from the client. But then CPA jumps in there and says, what about blah, blah, blah? And we're like, what? Why are we just hearing about this now? And then scramble.
So you work with their CPAs to get state regulations and
just any weird stuff that we don't know about, like the client never told us about, and then we got to scramble to get this thing to tie out to that thing because of X, Y, and Z. Or there's a lot of times where we'll take on a client and the books are wrong, so we change a bunch of stuff.
I'm sure.
And then the CPA's like, hey, where did this go to? Or why did this move? And we're like, because you did taxes based on a bunch of incorrect data from a shitty old bookkeeper. And so do you want to refile last year's and the year before that? Or should we bury it on Jan 1 of this year? And so there's a lot of just that nonsense.
What's the number one mistake you see? I'm interviewing you now. This is my show.
Shit ending up on the balance sheet that shouldn't have. And so people hook up their CRM to their QuickBooks and sales get duplicated. And so that's like number one. We see that all the time. So don't hook up your CRM to your QuickBooks. And then just other shit that just gets lost on the balance sheet because people are touching their QuickBooks and they don't know how to categorize stuff. And so you look at their balance sheet, which they never look at. And you're like, oh, you have a bunch of inventory out here, which is actually just tools and equipment that actually should have been expensed for the last 4 years, and you didn't get the tax benefit of it, and still hanging out on your balance sheet, and your CPA didn't look at it because they just took what you sent them, and
because they don't care.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. So we spend a lot of time, like when we're doing a lot of cleanup stuff, it's that sort of shit.
Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as a heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.